If you think you can just invest some money, sit back, and live off dividends forever, you're about to learn the truth. Because the idea of living off dividends sounds simple. Make money, invest it, get paid forever. No boss, no stress, just passive income. But here's the problem. Most people have no idea how much money that actually takes. And the number? It's way bigger than you think. Let's say you want to live a normal life in America. Not luxury, not broke, just comfortable. Around $60,000 a year. Now here's the question. How much money do you need invested to generate that without touching your principal? Most people guess $200K, $300K, maybe $500K? Sounds reasonable, right? It's not even close.
Because dividends don't work the way people think. You don't just get 10% every year safely. In reality, a good, stable dividend yield is around 3% to 4%. Anything higher usually comes with serious risk. So let's do the math. If you need $60,000 per year and your portfolio yields 4%, you would need $1.5 million. Let that sink in. That's the first reality shock. But it gets deeper, because even that number isn't enough. Why? Because of inflation, because of taxes, because dividends aren't guaranteed. That $60,000 today, in 10-15 years, might feel like $40,000 or less.
So now you don't just need $1.5 million. You might need closer to $2 million or more. This is where most people give up because it feels impossible. But here's where things get interesting. There are actually 3 different paths to living off dividends, and each one changes the game completely. Path 1, the slow builder. This is the traditional path. You work a job, you save aggressively, you invest consistently. Index funds, dividend stocks, ETFs, year after year, decade after decade. This path works, but it's slow, very slow. Because to reach $1 to $2 million, you're not just saving money, you're relying on compounding. And compounding is powerful, but it takes time, a lot of time. If you invest $500 per month at an 8% return, it takes around 25 to 30 years to reach $1 million. That's most of your life. Path 2, the income booster. This is where things speed up. Instead of just saving, you increase your income. Side hustles, online business, skills that pay more. Because the fastest way to invest more is to earn more. Someone investing $2,000 per month will reach financial freedom much faster than someone investing
$200. Same strategy, different speed. Path 3, the hybrid approach. This is the smartest path. You don't rely only on dividends. You combine dividends, growth stocks, cash flow, assets. Because here's the truth no one tells you. Dividends alone are not enough for most people. Real financial freedom comes from multiple streams. And this is where people finally break out of the trap. Because the goal isn't just live off dividends. The real goal is control your time. And there are many ways to do that. Now let's talk about something most videos ignore: the risk. Dividend stocks are not guaranteed. Companies can cut dividends, reduce payouts, collapse completely. And when that happens, your passive income disappears. We've seen it happen before, even with big companies. So if your entire life depends on dividends, you're exposed. This is why smart investors diversify. Not just different stocks, different income types. Because safety doesn't come from one source, it comes from structure. Now let's bring this back to you. If you're starting from zero, this might feel overwhelming. $1 million sounds impossible. $2 million sounds insane. But here's the shift you need to make. Stop focusing on the end number. Start focusing on the system. Because wealth is not built in one moment. It's built through repeated actions. Saving, investing, learning, earning more, over and over again. And eventually, the numbers start working for you. That's when everything changes. Because one day, your investments don't just grow, they start paying you. And that's the moment people call freedom. But now you understand something deeper. Freedom isn't just about money, it's about control. Control of your time, your energy, your life. And dividends, they're just one tool, not the entire solution. So if you came into this video thinking, I just need a number, now you know the truth. You don't need just a number, you need a strategy. Because the people who win aren't the ones chasing shortcuts. They're the ones who understand the system. And once you understand the system, you stop guessing and you start building. If this changed how you see money, subscribe. Because this channel isn't about motivation, it's about reality. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.